This is Robert Frank, 615, and you're watching MuscleSport TV, the most jacked and tan show on the fucking internet.
What's up, Howard? What's up, Mike? What's up, Magic? What's up, Fancy Face?
Well, welcome to MuscleSport Radio. I have a guest co-host today. I'm so fucking excited. Dave Gois, a.k.a. Camerica Muscle, MSM columnist, and of course, host of Superhero Strong on MSTV. Hi, Dave.
What's going on, Joe? What's up, guys?
We are being joined by our beautiful Instagram live feed. Rosa, how are you, Rosa? And Dallas, what's up, motherfucker? We have a lot of fucking people jumping in on the Instagram live feed. Of course, every Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 o'clock out west. That's where Dave is right now, and I'm out east. So it's 3 hours earlier by him. So, Dave, how the hell are you, and how is California?
California is hot as hell right now. We're in the middle of a heat wave, and I'm in this little box of a room, sweating my balls off for you guys and loving every second of it.
Hey, it's all good, bro. Magic and Muscle. What's up, Robert? So we have our feed going, of course, as we do every Monday, and Dave and I were speaking yesterday, and we were saying, what the fuck are we going to talk about on the program tomorrow? We'll just throw it out there and see if the guys jump on that and if they think it's something they want to talk about. If not, we can deviate, of course. But the whole thing between Phil Heath, Greene, and even Shawn Rhoden jumping in, a lot of trash talking going on. Phil saying to Kai, hey, don't let your fans twist in the wind, sign it, or just say you're not competing. And then Shawn saying that Phil isn't a legend or nothing like that, and he ain't winning 10 in a row, not when I have something to say about it. So I think it's kind of interesting to make a little spice going on in a show that really doesn't have a lot of spice going in, right?
Absolutely. Ever since Kai stopped actually competing, I noticed that the drama, without the drama, you're not going to get the sales. You're going to have the hardcore bodybuilding fans going to tune in and watch the on point anyway. But drama sells, especially with bodybuilding. So the whole having Kai, let's get Kai to sign a contract at the last minute. Kai's kind of fucked either way. That's my opinion on it. Phil can talk as much shit as you want, which back in the day, the champ never called out a challenger.
No.
The challenger always did the shit talking.
Yes.
So Phil can talk all the shit he wants, knowing full well, regardless, if Kai was to sign the contract at the last minute, number one, usually the pro bodybuilders take a whole year off to do this show.
Train for
and
it,
they're mentally prepared for this. What's 12 weeks? Could he get in shape in 12 weeks? Yeah, he's a professional. But mentally, are you there in 12 weeks?
It's a tough one. It really is. It was. And I had said it on one of my short videos that it was a ingenious move by Mannion to throw the invitation to Kai and basically puts the ball in Kai's court, and Kai can turn around and, if he doesn't accept it, then it looks like he didn't want to compete. It's like, hey, we're giving you the whole year not to even... You don't have to qualify. You're in. Just say yes, sign on a dotted line kind of thing. So I don't think he's going to do it. I've been saying that all along. I don't think this invitation had anything to do. He wasn't doing it, invite or not.
And I think Mannion did it in a way that it's going to make Kai look like an asshole either way.
Yes.
Either if he competes and looks bad and looks like an asshole, or he denies it, and then his fans are going to be like, "Oh, Kai pussed out." But either way, it puts a bad spot on Kai.
He did put the all the pressure on Kai to make some kind of excuse, if not to say why he wouldn't do it. But I just want to point out one thing, and we'll get right back on that, Dave. Matt Howard, the guy who we did the article on, Parkinson's disease, he's had a tough upbringing. Article. Bro, fucking Muscle Tech has picked him up as a sponsored athlete.
Shut up.
He fucking
messaged
Howard, me today.
I'm looking at you right now on my phone. Congratulations. That's fucking huge. I'm proud of you, dude. That was an excellent article Joe did for you, man. I'm wicked proud of you. Chase those goals, buddy.
Yeah, Matt is a fucking good guy who did not let a lot of shitty things turn him off, and he stayed with the gym, and he's struggles, but he gets it done. And a lot of fucking guys make excuses not to go that have no problems physically, and Matt has physical problem, dealt a bad hand, and that has not kept him around. So fucking Matt Howard, fucking thumbs up all around. Real proud of you, and proud to call you a fucking reader of the magazine as well.
Yeah, I'm proud of him too.
Hope he does fucking great things, and Muscle Tech's a great fucking company. That's the one Jupiter Michelle works for. So that is a good fucking thing. I like seeing our guys do good.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's awesome. I'm proud of him.
Yes, he did say that. And I have to read Jay Mason. Joey, you can't do this to me. I just erased like 4 different Michael J. Fox songs with Weeda Jones. You cocksucker, Mason. Oh, come on. Howard, I'm not laughing, bro. I'm pissed. You fucking Jay Mason. Your shirt went out in the mail, you prick, you fuck. I wish I didn't send it to you. And I see David Cosgrove, the young man born in 1992, half my age, Dave Gois, is on and said, "Who gives a fuck?" when I was talking about Matt Howard. Typical fucking David Cosgrove, but we love him. Hey, Caramello, what's up?
He is the troll of MSM, yes. And he is loved by us all.
Come on down.
I expect his shitty-ass troll comments all the time.
Come on down, Cosgrove.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, you're a young guy. I like young guys. Oh, Wildfire has joined. Wildfire in the house. We like Wildfire. But the thing with the other part of that whole thing is Shawn Rhoden, who never talks smack, is kind of calling out Phil in the Flex article. I wonder how much of that really Shawn said and how much of it the editors and the ghostwriters, like I used to say.
I was just going to say, I remember you saying you ghostwrited for Shawn a lot.
Yeah.
So in order for Shawn to do that, again, any publicity is good publicity. So I was actually surprised to see he even said that, because he seems like a very, very chill person, like Dexter Jack.
Yes.
You know?
More chill than Dexter. Dexter's a little cocky, but he has good reason. He's got unbelievable success. Shawn is very laid back, extremely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like Kai Greene. Kai Greene is very chill, too, until he was pushed to that point back in the day. Hey,
yes.
I got a question for you while I'm thinking about it. Because I watched a lot of videos, and you feel like Kai never beat Phil at the Olympia. Not even one? Or you think he was close on at least one?
He was close at one, but I don't think it was a knockout blow, so I give it to Phil.
See, this is where me and you differ, my friend, because I feel like he beat his ass bad.
Oh, okay,
but Kai
cool.
will never win the Olympia because he fucked a grapefruit.
Did you ever see that video, by the way?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Did I see that live? Yes, I did. I had to see what the big deal was. Yes, I did.
That was a younger Kai Greene. He looked very different back then. You're almost unrecognizable as Kai. But I watched it as a goof. I was not, doing anything to myself while I was watching it. So if anybody feels that they want to, if Fruity, you want to say a joke, go ahead. But it was, we were actually watching it in the MD office. It was like about 3 or 4 of us around a computer watching it. So see the video. He has it running on a loop. Jay Mason said.
See, now that's the kind of comments I expect from Mason right there.
Oh, that's the
shit.
best, of course. But I don't know. You know what, Kai? I really think that he was that he definitely had more of a waist than Phil, and I kind of don't know how much of that is going to work on an Olympia stage. So.
The thing with Kai, and here's the thing with bodybuilding judging together. When you go to prejudging, your very first prejudging the call-outs, that's when they pretty much know who's going to win by the first call-outs. So the night show is kind of it's more for the fans.
Yeah.
It's everything for the fans. And it's that night show, if you notice, a lot of them bodybuilders come in a lot harder.
Yeah.
Kai comes in great in the night shows.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think because he fucked that grapefruit, they will never have given it to Kai. No matter if he beat him single, if Phil can come out of shape, which he doesn't really. Phil is phenomenal. You got to give that guy all the mad respect. His bellies and his assertions, his feathers upon feathers is just, they're mind-boggling.
Yep.
When he comes out. But there's sometimes he comes out there, he's got that Palumbo gut going on,
That's the problem, yeah.
Yeah, especially when he turns to the side, he lets that relaxation go. So we'll see.
I think Kai, he's obviously the second best. And any Arnold he enters, he's going to win probably without even a question. I just don't know if he's capable of beating Phil Heath as far as it could be, like you said, it could be on a politics thing or it could be on a physique thing. I just think that he met his match when it comes to Phil. Now, he has Phil beat in certain areas, obviously mass, posing, and all of that stuff. But I think as a total package, Phil Heath, where he has the lines that are aesthetic, but he also has the size where he doesn't get outsized. His illusions is he's very three-dimensional, and I think that type of physique like Flex Lewis has is basically unbeatable in those two respective categories because of the illusion that they're so impressive, those physiques, but they don't have that wide waist, and that's why I think they're both champs.
This morning at the gym, me and my training partner, Sin to Be Fat, we were actually discussing about how Ramy would feel. If he came in as the leanest he ever did, would he compete against Phil? What do you think?
I don't think he'll ever come in lean because that's not his game. I think if Ramy isn't coming in as a fucking mountain, he loses any wow factor that's there. He's a freak that's never going to be a champion. Yes, he did win the New York Pro. It's a prestigious show, but I'm talking about an Olympia champion. He may win an Arnold one of these days even, but I don't think he'll ever beat a guy like Phil because if he tries to come in leaner, he loses all of that holy shit on him.
That fullness factor. Then he becomes a normal bodybuilder.
Same thing with Rolly. Same thing.
Yeah.
Rolly won a New York Pro, but if he tries to go up against a guy of Heath stature, he won't be able to do it. He can beat a guy like Victor. Victor's great, but Victor's past his prime. But he's not going to be able to beat a guy like Heath. And Heath might be on, not the downside, but he might be kind of peaking at this point, where he probably isn't going to go much higher than this. He may level off and stay this way for a while, and then he'll start to dip, and then that's probably when he gives it up. But he's not going to really go much better than he is right now, Heath. He had that 1 year where he came in with a little bit of a gut a couple of years ago. Last year, he was fucking dead on, though. He looked
last year he was great.
He looked fucking awesome last year. So I think guys like Rolly, guys like Ramy, they're too big for their own good, where they're Marcus Rule types. They're not Sandow winning types.
And what do you think about Dexter? Dexter's on point every single year.
Dexter's
so you
on
think
point.
that little slip by Phil will eventually lead to Dexter actually dethroning him?
No,
I would love to see that.
I don't think. I think Dexter. He's too old now. I mean, he has the Olympia in 08 when he was already. I think he was he 40 even or close to 40 at the time. He probably was like 38. I think when he won that. He's got the Arnold in his 40s. He won a couple of Arnolds after the age of 40. He did finish in second 2 years ago. I don't think Dexter is the kind of guy that could beat Phil. I don't think Phil's going to come in off. It's not really, it's more of a plus on Phil's side than it is a negative on Dexter's side. Where Dexter's always going to come in tight, but he just does not have the size. It's just the fact.
Evan just pointed out William Bonnick. Now, William Bonnick to me is phenomenal.
Yes.
I think that dude is totally the future. Evan, that was a good point, man.
Yes, I agree.
Have you seen Evan? I mean, have you seen William Bonnick?
Looks phenomenal. Yeah. He looked great at the Olympia last year. What do you think he finished in 5th last year or 6th?
He came out of nowhere, like from like 11th or 12th the year before to like 5th.
Yeah.
He's right there. He's up there.
He will look good this year. You got to figure. I don't think he's competed all year, as far as I know. So I think he must have been top 5 because then he gets the automatic bid to go in next year, meaning this year. So Bonac is going to come in this year. Can he climb into that top 3? That's a big question. I don't think he's ready for that top 3 yet, only because even without Kai, I'm saying Kai's not in the picture. Shawn and Dexter are going to be hard to beat. If anybody, I think Dexter, because Dexter's dropped out of that top 3 before. So is Shawn. But I think he's going to come in a lot better this year than he did 2 years ago. And last year he looked good. Phil looked better, and he beat him easily, in my opinion. So Bonac, I think, may have to wait a couple of years till he cracks that next level. He's in the top 6. He's in the pose down. But he's got to get in the top 3, and I don't think he's there just yet. He might go up to 4th, which would be great for him.
Yeah, same with like Rolly. Rolly's always right there. He's on that cusp all the time. He comes in either big or hot, or he comes in lean and crisp. So that's on him. But do you think this is what makes bodybuilding boring? This is just a general question. Is because it's always the same top guys. That's why when you have something like, let's throw out an invitation and get Kai in here to stir things up, that's what generates ticket sales.
You know what it is? It's different. You can call it a sport, whatever. I'd like to call it a sport. People argue that fact. I think they, because there is only working out and dieting, which I'm not saying is hard, but it's different than a football, basketball, baseball, hockey kind of sports, where when you hit that certain mark with the birthday candles, you physically can't do it anymore. Bodybuilders, as long as they diet correctly, are going to look good. So they can keep going for years and years and years after where most other athletes are gone long ago. I mean, Dexter is 40. I think Dallas, somebody said Dexter is 47. Yeah. When was the last time you 47-year-old fucking football player? You don't see that.
That's a lot more.
Or even baseball.
If you're looking at football compared to bodybuilding is more physically demanding on your body as far as dieting, because if you've gone up and you've dropped down to drastic 3% numbers, that fucks with your head a lot.
And the drug factor too.
Definitely
the health drug
definitely
factor.
Unhealthy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they don't make as much money as like football. Football players, you do 10 years in the sport, you're considered almost a legend now, because that's a tough ass person to be hanging in that sport for 10 years.
Yeah. Like Dallas Quarles just said, more longevity than any physical sport. And that's pretty much what I'm thinking. It's like, why is it boring? It's because it's the same guys, but it's because they're the same guys because they can still physically do it. And as long as they don't get sick from all the shit they take, the fucking drugs and the insulin and the GH, they can keep going. And especially guys that compete once a year, they can take 3 or 4 months and do nothing. Just get off the drugs. Even if they don't fucking, they may fucking eat a little shittier. They're still going to go to the gym. They take maybe a month or so off, but they're going to still work out. The whole thing is to take time off from the cycles so their body can get back to normal, because that is what's going to get them to get more fucked up than the working out portion and the joints getting hurt where they can't continue to work out the way they did is the shit they're on. Bad part is all top guys are sponsored by the same company. Phil's company even sponsored the Olympia. I think Phil's away from Ultimate now, but I never really put a lot of stock into that, though, the sponsored companies. That's because they're the biggest companies.
I remember one year, one of the head judges was actually business partners with Phil Heath, which caused a lot of controversy. So it was just like, how can you be a judge of a bodybuilding show?
You shouldn't be coaches.
It's kind of fucked up.
They shouldn't be teaching posing classes, judges. They shouldn't be teaching the promoters. You know what it is? They wear multiple hats, these guys, because there isn't a lot of money in each of those jobs. So they have to be a coaching coach. They have to, be a guru. They have to own a gym. They have to have this. And then they judge. And then they're fucking chairs person. And then there's always going to be, a fucking conflict of interest somewhere. You have to just, it's part of the deal. You hope for the best. And you hope that and a lot of guys use that as an excuse when they come in like shit too. I know Boston Lloyd has always said that. You came in like shit. Don't go crying about the fucking politics,
I agree. We won't even talk about Boston because he's your boy, but yeah, I know.
I love Boston. He's great.
There was one post that I couldn't believe it. I mean, he looked phenomenal, and then he turned around, and then he was calling out the dude who beat him, was like, "You look like shit." And I'm thinking to myself, do you not see what like everybody else is seeing? You lost.
Yeah.
I mean, he clearly lost, but was blaming politics. I don't know. It's bodybuilding's very subjective. It's apples and oranges. That's why Lee Priest used to make so much sense when he used to say, switch up the judges, because you always have the same judges at the same contest.
Especially the biggest shows, yeah.
Especially the biggest shows. So if you switch them up, you have different opinions on a person's body and a physique.
Absolutely. Joe Pietaro being joined as my guest co-host for the day, Dave Gois, a.k.a. Camerica Muscle on MuscleSport Radio on your Monday, of course. So I just want to thank all of the guys once again from Instagram joining us. We will have this on YouTube later via a split-screen Skype. It is our first foray into doing it, so we're going to, hopefully there's no glitches. Technology, wise. I may put a rear window behind me in the green screen with some sun coming through. We're kidding, of course, Christian. Christian Duke has joined us on the feed. Christian, I'm looking forward to your show on Wednesday. I don't know what's going to be on it. Boston said he had better condition than Lee Priest. I think Boston was just trying to press some buttons there and make a some noise. I
think Boston was being Boston.
Yeah. I think he's just fucking around.
Yeah, Boston's just being Boston.
Yeah. Boston. Boston,
he's a very chill, relaxed type of person.
If you talk to him off air or off Facebook or Instagram, I'm telling you, bro, nobody fucking believes me. Greg will tell you the same thing when we talk to him. We spoke to him a lot. And he just likes to hang out with his girlfriend and his dogs at his house. He's just a fucking mellow dude. He's nothing like that persona you see talking shit online. He's just a young fucking kid that he likes to have fun online, and that's his thing. That's how he got fucking his name out there, being a little brass, Mm-hmm. Brass and crass. But yes, it is. He is also here. Is it this issue? Boston Lloyd talking about Frank Zane. Now, obviously, Frank Zane, a 3-time Mr. Olympia, 3 consecutive, could have probably won one more, arguably, in 1980, and Metzer, and then that was the one Arnold won. But, Boston just basically, what he's saying is that type of physique is like men's physique now. And, people want to be mass monsters now. So listen, Frank Zane's a champion, but he's just kind of saying times have changed, and he's a younger guy. So I grew up loving a guy like Frank Zane. I remember him as a competitor. So it's a different world from somebody that's Boston's age, because he didn't see Frank Zane in the old magazines and shit like that.
Yeah.
He's talking shit a little bit. But like I said, he's just doing it to get a rise out of fucking guys. And it's all for good fun, man.
To give Boston some credit, though, his father and his mother were both bodybuilders, and he is a longtime fan of bodybuilding, so he does know what he's talking about.
Yes, I mean, you're right.
You can tell you can have a conversation with him just from what I see on social media. He knows what he's talking about, so he's a longtime fan of it. Yeah.
I mean, his mom and dad. So he grew up in it. I mean, you see pictures of him like 5 years old on the stage at Muscle Beach with his parents posing with little swim pants on. I mean, it's fucking adorable. He was a little boy fucking posing, so it was pretty cool when you see those shots of him. He literally grew up in the gym. His father his parents owned the gym in California.
Dallas is just pointing out he has a massive cock for you, Joe. I mean,
oh, is it hairy like your chin? He's got that.
It was just one of those things that I was just reading. I was like, okay, that was random.
A massive cock. Oh, Kim T in the house. What's up, Kim T? And David Cosgrove. Once again, fucking negative Nancy, David Cosgrove. Some guy on fucking YouTube called me a fag this weekend. Fuck you, you're a fag on one of the comments on YouTube. I love it. I think it's hysterical. I know I'm heterosexual. And my heterosexual Instagram feed, wow, see, I set myself up on that one.
yeah, I'm waiting for the comments on that one.
I'm easy. See, I can take a fucking joke. Just some kind of, Joe, you're a shite bag. Thanks, Cosgrove. Yeah, but that's, you gotta, sometimes like people, like Boston goes out and talks shit, and people talk shit back to him, and he's, it's all in good fucking fun, man. In that case, fag, Jay Mason wrote. Oh, boy, it is a lot of fun.
You definitely have a good sense of humor about it. I got to give you that.
What are you going to do, bro? Joe, you know me. You and me have fun. Cosgrove, I know. We DM'd each other, bro. If I thought you were pissed, I wouldn't have DM'd you back. I said, I can't wait to see you Monday. You got to let that shit run off you. Of course I do. Some guy who's fighting with me on there. He wrote, I'm not going to fight with you. And I said, I'm not fighting. I'm just giving you some information that you're wrong about or whatever. I forget the exactly words, but I'm like, not fighting. I'm not yelling. I'm telling. I tell my kids that. They say, stop yelling.
Fighting online is absolutely pointless. It doesn't even make sense. It's a waste of energy, which you can like channel for something more positive and constructive in life than arguing with somebody across the screen.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've gotten caught up in it. I can't say I haven't. I won't lie. But I've sometimes waste like an hour or two in the afternoon, and then I'd be like, I could have been doing an article. I could have been fucking editing a video that's sitting in a folder waiting to be edited, and I'm sitting there yelling about fucking politics or something with some asshole I went to high school with that I haven't seen in 30 years.
That's why I don't do Facebook. As soon as politics and religion get involved, it's just like, okay, everybody has an opinion, and no matter what you say, you'll never change a person's opinion. So why bother? Just move on with your life. I've
stayed away from Facebook. I'll post a picture. I'll post an article. And I don't stay. I used to, scroll up and down the fucking wall. I can't do it no more. I just fucking post something and then I get the hell off of it. It's just not worth it. It is a waste of time. But the Vancouver Pro was also this weekend. And I was looking at the scorecards briefly, Dave. Almost a repeat of the Chicago Pro. Really not much different. You had Lockett won, and then this new Correa guy. It's not Eduardo Correa. It's a different Correa. Won the 212, same as the Chicago Pro, which I think was 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. So, kind of those same guys, I guess, entered both shows, figuring if they would still be in shape. And oddly enough, both guys won the same where they would have been qualified already. They didn't drop out. They stayed in and they won again. But not a great lineup in either, open or the 212. Fairly deep, but not really deep. So, similar like the Chicago, which I didn't see a lot of big names on those lineup cards. And those are kind of shows that I think some guys missed the boat, that scramble at the end of that, before the Olympia time, to get qualified. They used to have the Atlantic City Pro like right before the Olympia. That's not around anymore. And that was a show that a lot of guys last minute would go in and try to qualify for the Olympia for. So I think shows like the Chicago Pro and this Vancouver Pro, guys missed the boat. I mean, I think it was wide open. I mean, do you think Michael Lockett went into that show tight as a drum? He already qualified. No, not at all. Exactly. I didn't see pictures from it, so I don't want to say that he was not on 100%. Yeah. He looked very good in Chicago, but I didn't see pictures from the Vancouver Pro. But if I'm a fucking competitor and I go, this guy just won a show 2 weeks ago, he already punched his ticket for Vegas, I got to go in and steal one now. I got to really come in and fucking wow these guys, and this guy doesn't have to. And now he repeats, and both guys, 212 and open. That's a missed opportunity to me.
not just that, but they'll go and repeat a show even though they qualified because they know other people are not going to be challenging. No new blood is going to be challenging them really bad for that spot, and it's free purse money. It's almost like come in and get your money.
Yeah, and you know that's it's not a high paying sport, especially at those. I call those like third tier shows, kind of. You know, those aren't your top tier or even your under your top tier. To me, it's Olympia and Arnold as your top tier, maybe even 1 and 1A. I wouldn't even put Arnold in the same boat. But then I'll put the other tier shows would be the other Arnolds, New York Pro. I know Europa Dallas at one time used to be considered such a, I don't think it is anymore. They didn't even have bodybuilding this year. No Europa had bodybuilding, so obviously that is out. But I don't even count the other fucking categories. I don't give a shit about the other categories. But you used to have like those kind. Then you had those kind of, you know, more of a local kind of show, you know, smaller town shows even. You didn't really have big shows, you know.
The New York show was always good.
Yeah.
The New York one, I always enjoyed those.
They always seemed to be.
You had Max Monsters that went in there.
Yeah. You had Ramy, Victor, you know, a lot of local guys from New York do it. And a lot of times those guys were big guys. And, you know, now the new wave of guys, Morel, De La Rosa, those are big guys. Akeem, you know, Williams. They're all New Yorkers. But I think a show like a Vancouver Pro, if I'm a guy and I'm like, my goal is to make the Olympia, I gotta come into a show like that, and I gotta fucking kill it there, because if I miss, I mean, now you got to worry about points and all of that, and you don't get a lot of points on those shows, you know, if you finish fourth or something like that. So.
What's up, tall man?
Tall man. Ramy is a New York guy. He's a Kuwaiti, I think, most of the time.
No, I think he means by Ramy is definitely when he goes into a New York show, he owns that one, and I have to totally agree with Strength Addicts.
Yeah,
He's a big fan favorite in New York.
Oh, of course. Yeah. He's I was at the New York Pro when Ramy won that year, and we were standing like right by the stage at the end of the show when everybody's kind of milling about, and fucking holy shit, man, it was ridiculous.
He's thick from the side.
Oh,
he's just a monster.
And he looked great that night, and that might have been his best, and it was fucking cartoonish, bro. It was very impressive to see in fucking show shape too. It wasn't off season, you know, mass. He was fucking shredded. But big fucking legs, man. Big fucking legs. Say New York. Ramy sells falafel in Times Square. Different Ramy.
New York, Dave. I'm saying it, New York.
New York.
That's the Boston way of saying New York.
New York. All East Coast people say New York the same. Not really. Dave says it completely different than me. I'm fucking...
I parked the car in the yard at Harvard Yard.
I actually love Boston. It's a cool fucking city. I do. My son's a Celtics fan, so I've taken him to Celtics.
Okay, I'm a Yankee fan.
That's so, yeah. How are you a Yankee fan growing up over there?
How am I a Raider fan? It's just something that I was since I was 3.
But Raiders is like, you know, they're kind of like a lot of people. I got friends that are Raider fans from Brooklyn, but Red Sox, Yankees. How do you like the Yankees?
I think I've always been, it's the bad boy image. It was like everybody wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody in New England was a Patriot fan. I was just like, fuck the Patriots. I'm a Raider fan. Those were the bad boys. Just same with like, here's the Red Sox. Yeah, that's your home group. But the New York people, they were the badass ones. So that's what attracted me as a kid, and I've always stayed like that.
Hey, listen.
So the Bruins and the Celtics are my Boston teams. I stick with them.
The Bruins and the Celtics. Okay. Celtics are going to have a fucking... They've put together a squad, and that is very impressive right now. I love what they did in the offseason.
Yeah.
Love
they
it a
always
lot.
make good moves.
Yeah. Danny Ainge has been a extremely... very sly GM, and he's planned things down the road that are kind of coming to fruition now and even next year with those picks he acquired for the, you know, he won his title with those guys, and then he shipped them to New Jersey, Brooklyn, and got all of those picks. So very smart. He likes the bad boys, Raiders, Pistons, Ryan Seacrest. Lakers will win the Super Bowl. I agree. Giants.
Giants over the Jets for me.
I like the Giants. I can't say I'm not one of those like I'm a Jet fan, so I hate the Giants. I've always liked the Giants as a second team. Very far second, but I always, I never rooted against the Giants, and I was lucky enough to see them win 2 Super Bowls in person. So it was they were good guys too. They were easy team to root for. I loved Coughlin. He's a great fucking coach. Question is, did Boston do enough to beat Cleveland and Golden State? That is a very good question, Mike. Very good question. I don't know. It depends. Cleveland didn't do anything, but they have LeBron. So now you have to see if LeBron's LeBron, they don't really need a lot of other things. They may have done enough. Dave, when was the last time you were in touch with Greg Valentino? Cosgrove and Greg.
I could be honest with you, Dave. I talked to Greg for about 2 hours on Friday while my wife was getting a tattoo appointment.
And what'd you talk about? What'd you talk about?
Actually, Greg is so cool with me, and I stay loyal to everybody, and I try to keep myself out of it. So whatever Joe says, which Joe, I have to say while I'm here live, Joe never really talks bad about Greg. And on the same foot, Greg don't talk bad about Joe to me because he knows I don't want to hear it. But he did call me and say thank you for that video, and he was very sincere because
that's cool.
The last video I had posted up, it meant a lot to him because he could tell that me and Andrea Rip Vixen were talking from the heart.
Yeah.
Now, mind you guys, if you haven't seen that video, I didn't even want to post that video. That was just footage in my camcorder, but I got so tired of the DMs about what's your point on Greg and what's this and that. So I said, Joe, do you mind? And Joe's always gracious. Joe's like, I'll put it up on the thing. You can put it up on yours. Joe never, ever censors me. So I do appreciate that because you let me be me. You know what I'm saying?
I only censored you once, though. When you blew the midget, I had to cut that part out.
That's only because I had the shit coming down the cheek.
You should have swallowed.
That was the only reason.
Gotta have fun on this stupid show, bro.
Yeah. But no, to answer your question, that was the last time I talked to Greg. It was on Friday for a couple hours.
All right. I hope that satisfied you.
Greg talks more than me. If you don't know Greg, Greg's a talker.
Oh, sure he is. But that's good, though.
Yeah, no. That's why we talk for 2 hours. It's probably about the same exact shit. But between him talking and me talking, it's just long.
I don't know how that phone of his has a battery for 2 hours, though.
I've told Greg personally I want to buy him an iPod, like a nice iPhone or a fucking Droid or something, man. He's always got that flip phone. Dave, tell Greg Valentino he's the reason I'm in shape. I will do that, Dave. I'll do that. Young boy from Scotland.
So you
can always just message him too because you can't really message his Instagram and his social media because his girlfriend actually honestly runs that. If you ever see anything all in capitals, that's Greg.
Yes.
But other than that, Lucia is the one that takes care of all his business dealings, and she's a sweetheart too.
Yes.
You've met Lucia.
Of course, all the time, yeah. She used to be here once a month with him when we used to record. She's always, they're always together. I think that's wonderful.
I only talk to her to DM. I still, honest to God, I don't even know what Lucille looks like.
Really?
I just know she's a sweetheart when we talk. You know what I'm saying? She's a good, very, very positive woman for me.
Yes, very nice lady. I know her for many years, probably as long as I know Greg. I probably met her the second time I hung out with him, and I've always thought she was a doll, and still do.
My wife wants to know what's up about the midgets. Babe, when you get home from work, we'll talk about the midgets, okay? It was a little incident. You weren't around.
Oh, yeah. It was her fault because she wasn't there.
I blame you for going to work, damn it.
Oh, fucking midgets.
Greg, IG still like my post winning hashtag flip phone.
Yes, but that is yes. But definitely go watch Dave Dave's video on the MuscleSport TV and on Dave's Camerica Muscle channel too.
Yeah.
The different videos.
Honest guys, that video right there was not even going to be shown. That was just footage that was going to be deleted off of my camcorder.
I'm glad you threw
honestly,
it up there,
I really
man.
did get tired of all the DMs, so I just said, "Fuck it, Joe. Do you mind?" And Joe was cool. Joe was like, "Do what you want."
I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Yeah. And like I said, when Greg called me, he was very appreciative that, Greg can tell real people too. So Greg's a good guy. Joe's a great guy. I don't have problems, and I don't ever want to be caught in between them.
No.
So any messages about trying to get me to play one side or whose loyalty I should get to, come on, guys. I work for MuscleSport Mag, but I'm going to stay friends with Greg too. It's stupid. This isn't my middle school.
No, I don't give a shit who you're fucking friends with, bro. That doesn't matter to me. And, it just seems that this thing is taking on a life of its own. Joe, you get uneasy when we speak about Greg. I think you regret it. No, I don't, Cosgrove. I don't regret it. I fired him for many fucking very important reasons. And I don't understand why you guys can't fucking grasp that. The reasons are fucking extremely fucking that I've given them pretty good detail. You guys just choose not to fucking listen to them or understand them.
I don't know if it's a choice, Joe, that they don't want to choose to accept that or something, but I think everybody holds out that Greg will be back eventually, and that's between you guys. So you guys, Joe's the end all and be all. He's the car that drives MuscleSport magazine, and Greg here or not, the car is going to continue to drive.
Car hasn't even slowed down. They were good friends. That doesn't mean he regrets his choice. That's true. That is true, Dallas. Snap aheads.
Snap ahead.
But fucking.
I used to say that growing up. I called everybody a snap ahead.
Snap
I haven't
ahead.
heard that in a while.
That's like the dice line. I spoke at length with Bob Bonham. Oh, very good. Bob is a great fucking guy, Christian. I guess he was at that show you were at. But fucking Greg, Bob is yes, Bob has been a good friend. I met him through Greg. And I'm very glad that I'm friends with Bob from Strong and Shapely Gym in East Rutherford, New Jersey, in the shadows of MetLife Stadium. But yes, that was the people think that the company is going to just stop working.
I'll do that, Dave.
I don't know why you would think the company is going to just cease to exist. It never was about one person, and it never was about fucking, all about one person. So. How much?
I agree, guilty.
How much?
I'm sorry, I'm reading at the same time.
Yeah. I mean,
how much am I curling? If I'm using the real weights or the fake weights at Dave Fish's. The fake weights, I can do the 225.
Who will the new manager get her to be? No one.
I don't know. 175? 175 on the straight bar, but it puts a lot of pressure.
It's more than I'm fucking even thinking about fucking doing.
Yeah, but lifting heavy for the biceps isn't really kind of where you want to go anyway. You want to really focus on that contraction, and the more blood flow you get into it, the bigger arms you're gonna get.
Time under tension and fucking the range of motion.
Negative supersets, the whole thing. It's good to go heavy every now and then to shock your body, but definitely don't make that an everyday thing because when you're my age, 41, that shit's gonna creep up on you.
You're a kid.
I'm a kid, man. My body don't feel like a kid.
Happy birthday, Crystal. It's Crystal's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Crystal.
She can have a legal drink now in New York. She's 21.
Oh, 21.
Can I buy you your first, what do you drink? A Cosmopolitan or something like that? White wine spritzer?
Thank you, tall man. I appreciate that.
Crystal is fucking Dave. Joe, you all right? Thank you, Cosgrove. But here's a prime example of stuff that I was unable to do with Greg. I got Dave on Skype and on the fucking Instagram feed. Big difference from doing a show on the fucking phone that doesn't work. I'm sorry, guys. You don't want to fucking hear the truth. That's the truth. There's a lot of more important reasons. One of them starting a physical fight with me in front of my wife and daughter. I mean, that doesn't go over well with your boss. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck who you work for. You can work for your fucking father. If you do that, you're out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Mike Crazy Hawk, he said Greg was cool, but he was an MSM. I just want to, I'm going to interject on that because
he was MSM.
He was definitely MSM. And one thing I'll even tell Joe, one thing he really regrets out of everything is missing the magazine, because he has been such a big part of it, and he really does feel like it's his baby too. I mean, you guys both have been there since day one. Mm-hmm. That's one thing he definitely regrets. So to say he wasn't MSM isn't giving him credit.
No, he was.
He
MSM.
Definitely bled MSM.
He wasn't.
You can even see in the videos he's doing now for Palumbo and stuff like that. He's he doesn't have ill feelings towards Joe that which way where he's telling his subscribers go delete them or don't have nothing to do with that. He's big MSM, and to this day he's big MSM.
He wasn't there from day one, but he was there from day one when we really put a full-time effort. I mean, I think I started this as a website before I even met Greg. So, I mean, mm-hmm. But as far as when we really started to kick ass with it was in late 2014 is when we were both, bumped for, fired from fucking MD. And we started doing that. So it was really, it was me from day one solo, but then when he came on to do it with me, it was at that point it was a good team effort.
Yeah, that Mike, you're right there. He says, I mean, without Greg, MSM isn't gonna die. What I meant. No, yeah. that I totally agree. And Greg will be the first one to tell you that too. The ship will continue sailing. It's just in a different direction.
It was in the middle of the ocean, according to him.
Middle of the ocean. But hey, right now it's focused. You've got a lot of new people joining on board. There's a lot of fresh blood, so to speak, different opinions. The more people you have on board, the more opinions you have. You guys, the viewers, can relate to certain people more than you can others. And that is the great thing, is relating to somebody that you can relate to. That makes you want to subscribe. What got me on board with MSM was I didn't know Joe. Joe knows that. I knew Greg. But getting to know Greg and getting to know Joe, they're both stand-up type of people. So never hold ill wills or don't ever feel like you have to pick a team. Picking a team is such a child mentality. Don't pick a team. Just ride with MSM, ride with Greg. Joe's okay with you riding with Greg. Greg's okay with riding with MSM.
Doesn't mean anything to me.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you, Wildfire. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Yes, we are adding so many nice people to this MuscleSport television channel. I like to call it that. It makes it sound better than the YouTube channel. But
Crystal's got her own series coming?
Crystal is going to be one of our personalities. So I wanted to bring young ladies in. I have a few young ladies that I'm talking to. Crystal obviously is one of them. No one is picking a team. I'm just telling you what the truth is. I didn't see your previous comment, Cosgrove, so I don't know what the.
I didn't either see it, Dave. But truth is very a subjective term.
Yeah.
You always got to keep that in mind, my friend. David is sitting on the toilet while talking to us. We would never know. Just kidding. Actually, I kind of am. I was about to squeeze one out, but don't say it. You blew me up, buddy.
Crystal is going to, she's going to have some good stuff for the viewers of MS TV, and I love bringing on different people. So I was excited about you, Dave, when we first were speaking about getting you on board, and then when we're going to do the football show starting next month. And Dave is going to the Olympia with me. He's my date.
Yes.
So Crazy Hawk.
I am.
Crazy Hawk, you already have.
I was actually going to make a video about that this week and release it next week because I have so much Rip Vixen stuff coming on my channel. But to answer your question, he's bringing me. The boss man is bringing me. So we're going to be kissing some babies and shaking some hands.
It's going to be fun, man. We have some good things set up at Robert Engel Jr.'s PumpedUpNutrition.com, where we also will see Little Debbie, who's a big part of our, which is Andrew Engel. His screen name is Little Debbie, but that's Robert's son, and they have a supplement store right there in Vegas. I don't have a dick. You have a cock. Crazy Hawk. Crystal will be at the Olympia as well. That's right. Mr. and Mrs. Crystal will be at the Olympia. Crystal will be there with her husband, who looks like a big, strong, scary dude, man.
Good.
So I got to be nice to Crystal. I would be nice to her anyway, though.
Yeah, I want to meet everybody. All these people that are talking right now, man. You come up, you come find me. I just want to shake everybody, take a picture. It'd be my honor to take a picture with you guys. I just want to get to know everybody.
Yeah, and Crazy Hawk Mike, you're gonna be there with Thea. That's fucking great, man. We definitely want to do stuff. Charles Barney, what's up, Charles? Kim Chi will be there too. I wish. I think she's just toying with us, but I wanted to make this announcement also. I had spoke to Lee Carter via email, but I want to put it out there for you guys. I want you guys who are our fucking buddies on Instagram to send me a little clip, a short clip, but hold the camera that way, not this way. Don't do it the homeboy way. Do it this way, because that way doesn't work good, right? You see all those fucking, what's that, World Star Hip Hop videos, they're all this way, and you can't really see what's going on.
No,
hold
you
it this way so I can put the fucking thing on a YouTube. I want to put just things. Say who you are. Give your screen name, because I want you to plug your Instagram page. Like, here, hey, I'm Dallas Quarles, and you're watching MuscleSport TV. That's it. A little quick thing. And then you send it to me. Email me, joe@musclesportmag.com. I want to make you guys, like I have you guys in the magazine and reader of the issue, I want you guys to be like the viewers of the TV show also. What is my thoughts on drinking apple cider vinegar after each meal? Greg turned me on to it. I do it now. But yes, guys, send me those videos. I'm not jerking you off. And women, you have to have your tits out when you do it.
Except my wife.
Yes, Ink Cherry can be fully clothed. As a matter of fact, she is be behind a fucking shroud. We can't even see her.
Yeah.
Burqa. Yes, definitely.
No, just remember to turn your cameras this way.
Full
if you guys
screen.
go up and down like you're filming for Instagram, you'll have the big black spot. So make sure you turn your videos this way.
It'll look much better that way. And so but I want to make you, and that's an invitation to all of you fucking guys out there. I don't care if this is your first time on this fucking feed or your 15th time on this feed. If you're on this feed, then you're a fucking, even Cosgrove. I'll even put Cosgrove on the fucking thing.
Hi, Lisa Ashley. That's my girl right there too, by the way.
Oh,
that's my stepdaughter.
I can't talk. I have to clean up now. I can't curse then.
No, she's cool. She's cool. You can talk. She's probably got a worse mouth than me.
A video from Norway is getting your way. Thank you, Steiner. That is my buddy Steiner, Guilty 84. He fucking bought shirts. He put fucking a subscription. He's a fucking post pictures. The guy, I love this fucking guy, man. He's fucking all over the place with MSM. But we got about 8 minutes to go, so I want to get the commercials going. So hang on. We'll be right back after this quick word from Iron Mag Labs.
In a world of advanced bodybuilding supplementation, the numbers don't lie. Fact, Iron Mag Labs is among the fastest growing hardcore supplement companies in the world. Fact, when it comes to no-nonsense, cutting-edge products, nobody delivers results like Iron Mag Labs. Fact, the Iron Mag Labs line of innovative formulation has set a new industry standard with products that are helping world-class bodybuilders reach levels they never thought possible. Iron Mag Labs is a proud supporter of bodybuilders everywhere. Discover the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Visit IronMagLabs.com today.
Of course, you can also get muscle gels at Iron Mag Labs. It's your rock hard topical muscle enhancement gel. And of course, you can get your regular Iron Mag Labs products. Meet your mark. Go to IronMagLabs.com today. Fuck Iron Mag Labs. Now listen, Cosgrove, I may like you and all, but you can't fuck with my fucking number one sponsor, because this show may not be on next week. But yes, please go to IronMagLabs.com. Take care of the guys who fucking take care of us so we can keep take care of you. Anyone here ever try Iron Mag Labs? Me. I know Christian has tried it. Yes. Highly recommended. Please go there and you can get some great fucking stuff in here. When I got cash for the tattoo in a month, maybe I'll make the video. Oh, don't get that tattoo. If he wants to get the fucking Muscle Sport Mag tattoo, Steiner, I tell him he's crazy. Don't fucking do it. These guys are nuts. If you want to do it, I can't control what you do. You're a grown man, but I think it's crazy. But I'd be flattered, though. Good thing he didn't get a Greg and Joe show tattoo.
Oh, my God.
That would have been great.
Oh, I can't even imagine. You know, because of that, I don't even want to wear my white shirt anymore with the Greg and Joe thing. I'm like, should I wear it? Should I not wear it?
Oh, those shirts. What is my opinion on a Body Power Super Series? Body Power Super Series. You're talking about the UK Body Power? Is that what you're talking about? Because I'm not totally sure what you mean. But if that's your thing, I love them because they took out an ad last year. UK Body Power took out a spread. The Joe and Dave Show. That's what it is today. Just make the shirts pink. Fucking Crazy Hawk. He wants that pink shirt, man.
Hey, I'm with Crazy Hawk, man. Between me and you, Mike, we'll just keep riding Joe until he gets some pink damn shirts.
What should he do with the shirt?
I want a pink shirt, too.
What should who do with the shirt? Are you talking about Greg? What should Greg do with the shirt? What the fuck do I give a shit? It's his shirt. I gave it to him.
I have my shirt. It's hung up. I still wear it. It's a good.
Crazy Hawk says, Camerica! Camerica is fucking good job today by fucking Dave. Camerica Muscle Gois. Definitely enjoyed it. We have 5 minutes left, so I'm not going to cut it short. We're going to go to the very last second. When this fucking cuts off, then we cut off. But
I can't believe how quick this went.
It does go quick. The hours go quick. When I do the Thursday show, sometimes they go even quicker because it's constant, reading and talking off the fucking screen instead of just doing like a normal topic and then going back to the screen for some comments and stuff. But yeah, we're going to be starting that NFL show on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. my time, 12 Dave time. And it's going to be mid-August. We're going to wait for the preseason to start. I've been listening to NFL radio on Sirius XM, getting myself all fucking pumped up and ready to go. Looking forward to that NFL show. Guys, it doesn't matter what team you follow. We're going to cover the whole league, NFL Coast to Coast, Wednesdays, 3 p.m., right here on Instagram Live and, of course, archived on YouTube as always. Packers versus KC Super Bowl, a repeat of the first Super Bowl, which was not called the Super Bowl. It was called the AFL-NFL Championship game.
Remember that.
Back in 1965. What do I think about pre-exhausting the muscle? I think that's a good thing to do sometimes. Grab a fucking light weight and fucking hit good fucking 15 reps. Take a 30 to a minute. Hit it again. Do maybe 3 sets. Can you rewatch these anywhere? Just curious, because sometimes I'm in and out while working. Dallas, I put them up on YouTube. Usually the following day, it'll be up there on the MuscleSport TV YouTube channel. Yep, on YouTube. Go Packers. Packers are going to have a pretty good year. I don't know about Super Bowl good, but I think the Packers are going to be, they're always there. You got fucking Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
They're never going to. They're playoff.
Dallas, yeah, it's on YouTube, but look for MuscleSport TV, not MuscleSport Magazine.
Yes, TV, because it is TV time. But yeah, the football show is going to be on the same channel. So we're going to be bringing more sports. I actually am doing some stuff with this other football player now. He's sending me some workout videos, and I'm going to be putting them up on some the sports shot shows. As long as New England is nowhere near the Super Bowl, it's going to be a good year. I don't know. You may not want to watch because those fucking guys, they're always there.
I can't. I would love to hate on New England, but I can't because, that coach is everything to that team. So he's amazing.
They replace players. They get rid of fucking Wolfork. They didn't even miss a beat.
Nope.
They've, over the years, since he took over, it has just been forever that the Patriots, he's been bringing in guys that other teams like freaking Michael Floyd, Randy Moss. These guys, your guys got rid of Moss. He was terrible on the fucking Raiders. He was a behavioral problem. He goes to the Patriots. He keeps his mouth shut. He buys into the system, and he catches touchdown passes. He becomes their long guy.
60 seconds
We got 1 minute left. We got 1 minute left on that and 1:44 on on the Camerica. So we'll go to the end of the 1 minute and a half on the Instagram because we started that just a little earlier. But yes, New England. I mean, what could you say about this team? Every time you think they're done,
you have to respect.
Of course, listen.
I hate to say it, but you have to respect.
Of course,
coming down from a deficit in that Super Bowl and winning it. My daughter's a diehard Patriot fan, and I'm telling her, "Calm down, you got this." I'm telling her, and I'm not a Patriot fan.
Yeah, plenty of time, bro.
And they did it.
I didn't know they're gonna win the game, but I'm sitting there watching it with my family, and I'm like, this is far from over. This game, Even my son's like, you think they're gonna come back, and I'm like, I don't count them out of anything. They never panicked. You could see Brady. It was just like walking up to the fucking line. They were down by 3 scores. He didn't give a shit. It was like,
that's what makes him a champion.
Yep, Atlanta, bad coaching. Course, yeah, they should have went to a more running game. They try to drain you got to drain clock at that point. They didn't even use their timeouts. The paid fire, remember, they had like a timeout left at the end of the game. But we got 30 seconds left. Guys, $32 a year, free shipping in the United States. You go to musclesportmag.com/subscribe. Subscribe on YouTube, MuscleSport TV, and of course, Camerica Muscle on YouTube as well. Subscribe to both channels. I want to thank Dave for joining me today on
Thank you for having me.
MuscleSport Radio. We will definitely do this again sooner than later. Guys, we'll see you next time. Enjoy your rest of the week. We'll see you Thursday on Ask Me Anything. Take care.